Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see. It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida Gators, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Gators will kick it away first. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. So Vanderbilt's offense will go on the attack first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed.
There he goes.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards of pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many.
Intercepted in the first drive, in for the pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They are in attack mode already in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Now they'll run the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyways, so it really doesn't matter that much.
Turning it on!
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? And having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Crosses midfield. The 30. Past the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Gators. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick 6 here in the 1st quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick 6 rattled him a little bit, and if he's out here now seeing ghosts. He's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
After those last 2 plays, let's see if they can get it out of reverse on 3rd and 18. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. At midfield, he's got room. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Mr. Two-Bits would be proud. The Gators standing up and hollering for a 1st down.
Now, how does that cheer go?
Well, first you have to have the yellow shirt, the striped tie, and go 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1, all for the Gators. Stand up and holler. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Showing the arm strength to the left. He makes the catch. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. And the Gators are on the move. From the red zone, looking for a man. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Power football with the run. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good, build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Commodores will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. He's got great speed. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he wants it all. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. This should be the last play of the quarter. To the air on second down. He wants to take the top off. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period, first down here. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. The 50, the 40, at the 30. He's at the touchdown, Commodores. Once he got some room, it was over.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch you, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
The freshman brought down after bringing that one in.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Fakes to grab. Bounced off his feet. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
And 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great.
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Gators look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to change this route. Oh, he makes the catch. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Gators will have it 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely.
Breaks into the open. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The 1st down for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. DB's right up on the receivers. He'll run it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Penalty marker on the field, and the kicker's going to get another go at him, this time a little closer. You must protect. When he's in a defenseless position like that, that penalty's going to give the offense a first down. Going for the block is great and all, but you have to stay on your path and avoid the kicker. The roughing the kicker penalty really sets up this offense. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Second down, he'll throw it. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great...
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He'll try the left side. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides to the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the heat. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Gators want to crank the tempo. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Price. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue...
Time to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. It's complete on the right side. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Converts on 4th down. Still going. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Unloads to the right. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
One more snap coming before halftime. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Blasted as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And it's been a struggle throwing the ball so far. Both secondaries are doing a great job neutralizing the explosive playmakers by shutting down passing windows. They've disrupted the timing and rhythm of these QBs, and unless something changes, we're looking at a low-scoring affair in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Commodores will line up to kick off and start the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
And the Gators are at the line looking to convert on third and short. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Man, I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Looking to throw on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. Across the 25, he's got room. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. Third and goal coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires toward the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
They get to him as he throws. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The corners are walked up tight. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his back in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Commodores with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. And the Commodores will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They go to the ground. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll try it again. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Gators really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. The play action fake. Throws to the tight end. Finds space on the right. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Got enough for the first. There he goes. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Gators are rolling down the field. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. The give to the back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. The Gators will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stiffen up. And they did a really nice job on 1st down, stopping the run. Here we go on 2nd. There's a good chance the offense tries to run it again.
Touchdown, Florida! Quick strike through the air for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. From the gun, running back gets to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Line getting set on 2nd down. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the third period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in, looking for space. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Gators moving quickly to the line.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Give him 88 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now on third down after that run. Off the play fake. They're working that left side. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. Trying to slam in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need one more yard for the touchdown on third down. Close to the end zone, and the ball's out. Defense got it, they're on the run. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. And the Commodores are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Handoff to the lone back. Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3.
And his offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. Right? They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the...
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Running back searching for a hole. Takes it the other way. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Quarterback may change this route. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Let's go. Now the play fake. Fires on the move. Working on the right. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. A first down run in the red zone. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Here we go.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Touchdown, Gators! And the stomping has commenced. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like, they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, it was not a good day.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Commodores can really attack on this 2nd and short. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show.
Tons of room in the middle. At the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Doors.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory. He lets one fly deep. Reels it in down the left side. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
38-yard line. First down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a first down for the offense.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Under fire. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in the game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, 4th quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Touchdown, Florida! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Illegal touches.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. One more play to pad the stats. Looking downfield on first down. To the end zone, and it's picked off. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better.